missed the whole game.
Two teams were promoted from the National League South last season and two from the North. Dorking have already beaten York and Gateshead, and a win early in the season at Maidstone means they are 3 for 3 against their fellow promotees. Maidstone's midweek visit to Meadowbank is of paramount importance, with Dorking sitting precariously above the bottom 4 drop zone and the visitors stuck inside it, as they have been for most of the season. Despite beating Dorking to the title last season, Maidstone have struggled this time out, so a win at Dorking could prove pivotal for their fortunes. Wanderers manager / owner Marc knows this full well, so as the super flu rages through the club, and with Jack Jebelate's sickness casualty, he's minded to shuffle his team around just hours before kick-off, and that means telling Bobby Joe Taylor he's not starting as originally planned. If I'd known this was going to be an important storyline, I wouldn't have stood in the middle of the dressing room.
Bobby? Bob? Oh, look. Bobby, yeah. I've taken you out. I've had to swap you. Because we've got massive issues with illness. Right? I'm going to have to have benched from the same year. So, I've had to take you out of the team, strategically, basically. Alright, mate, so it's one of those. I've just literally said to Nicky, you're starting, having told me he's on the bench. But we've got to do the right thing to get 3 points here, because we go 9 above this. Yeah? So don't be disappointed.
Yeah, no worries. Oh.
Don't be disappointed.
That's fine.
Yeah? You're ill as well?
No.
There's a lot of illness. Winnie's versatility. And don't point having 4 centre-halves on the bench and Nicky as a winner when you've got a player who can play in 4 positions. Because Jebby's out completely.
Is he not well?
Not well, and Niall's massively struggling, but he's going to start. So I know in advance where our issues are going to be. So I'm like, right, we've just got to do what we've got to do here with the team. We get a win tonight, puts us in a real comfortable mid-table position. Whilst nobody else is playing, we can enjoy Yeovil Trophy, Christmas Do Sunday, get a win tonight, okay? They play 4-3-3. To be honest, this could be either way. It could be a 2 and a 1, whatever the weather. It's a 4-3-3. Jack plays up there. He's probably the only, ray of hope. Rory Deacon, Patterson play in these areas here. They are just going to go long the whole game. Jack, obviously, he ain't got a bad leap for a little lad. But what we'll try and do is buy fouls. He's smart enough to buy fouls, Ed. So make sure you tell the ref to get him up. I'm totally convinced they'll get a red card tonight. Totally convinced. They tend to get a red card every time they fucking play us. All of these 3 are a threat, Archie. They're all a threat. Deacon, great player on his day, but all out of form. Jack's movement's very good. His movement is very good. He can head at dead balls. He looks for seconds. In open play, he'll look round corners. He'll be coming on to you, Ed, so, be switched on. They'll be relatively big at dead balls, but we are massively. I think tonight we might score a couple of dead balls. I think there's a strong chance. We take our time at our long throws and our corners. I think there's a strong chance. I want the crosses to be early in the box. They've massively struggled with all crosses. Nicky, your best cross in the league. Get the cross in the box early and get balls in the box for Otts and Seeger. Early balls in the box, Jimmy. Early balls in the box. You get 1-on-1 with him, you almost want to go past him just to get him on an early booking. And he is not going to survive a fucking yellow card for 80 minutes. So strategically, you almost think, right, first thing I'm doing is putting the ball past him and running, because I'm going to get him on a yellow after 10 minutes, because that helps my team. We'll do dead balls when we come back in. Cheers, lads. It's fucking tough at the moment for all of us at the Wanderers, right? So off the field, we're trying to buy a stadium, and we're getting staunch opposition from the Surrey FA, who are basically our landlords at the moment, and we've got no issue with them, and we would just simply own the ground and they would carry on operating. But we need to build an away end at the same time that saves us from relegation, and then obviously on the field we've got a lot to do as well. So it's important people see the reality of owning a football club and running it. It's not me though. We've got a massive committee that are all fighting our corner, etc. But obviously I try to steer it all and contribute. And then on the pitch, obviously we are always trying to do our best with things. We knew we were starting without Briggsy, who we're welcoming back soon. Can't wait. We lost Alfie. We've now lost Josh Taylor, we've lost Seb Bowerman, lost Barry Fuller again, Luke Moore for a month. We've turned up tonight, Jack Jebsill, and Niall McManus is borderline chewing and an extra because he's really poorly but having to play. This is one of them games where if you win it and go home, you'll think, fucking yes. Do you know what I mean? Because it is backs against the wall.
I'm a Maidstone United supporter. I've been supporting them since 1979 when they played Charlton, and it was their biggest ever attendance.
I grew up a Gooner, and then I saw Maidstone United, so I was like, this is pretty good.
Well, my dad brought me to a game, and ever since I've just been coming.
Have you been a Maidstone fan?
Probably since I was like 13.
Okay.
So I'm 18 now, so quite. Let me do the maths. 8 years, yeah.
Yeah, I've been supporting since I was like 10.
4 years, mate, since I was 6. I'm not very good at maths.
I was about 9 years old, and my dad basically didn't want to take me, so I've turned up at an FA Cup third round replay.
The community feel about it, like it's very community club, like you go out with your mates in town before the game, then you go after. It's a very good community feel, like I talked to some of the players after games and stuff, it's really good. I was hoping we'd get mid-table, I think we was ready for it, but as it is at the minute, we are trying to stay up, but I reckon we'll do it.
Mid-table finish would be nice. Don't put promotion or anything because we've got a 3G pitch and don't really want to rip it up.
I am enjoying the occasion of the National League, big National League. I'm liking it, but obviously I'm a bit nervous at the moment being at the bottom. But
well, at the minute we keep going long. I think we have to change it up a little bit, but we'll go through it.
More desperate. We seem to be more desperate now on the pitch.
I think the fitness levels are not strong enough at the moment due to coming up the league. It's in a hard league. Got teams like Notts County, Chesterfield, Wrexham with the money, and it's very hard work.
Prior to the match, at a point when he's usually geeing up his players during the warm-up, Marc has to take a Zoom call with a bunch of councillors who are quizzing the Dorking owner about his proposals to buy Meadowbank.
There you go. Thank you, guys. Apologies, we've got a match tonight. I'll be as quick as I can. We've got over 72 local companies actively engaged on our partner network. We have 100% local supply chain. We have over 100 full and part-time employed staff, over 200 active volunteers from Mole Valley.
As Marc sets out his vision, Ed Harris has pulled a muscle and stands no chance of playing in tonight's match.
I've been paying him, but then it didn't feel that bad and then it got worse.
The Dorking coaches have to figure out what they're going to do about the injury with their leader stuck in a meeting.
Ed's no good.
You have to put Alfie in, didn't you?
But I can't get Turks in the meeting.
Okay.
With the council and stuff.
You have to go and interrupt it, mate.
Till past.
You have to go and interrupt it.
We've got Sammy, ain't you?
No, go and interrupt
I'm going to have to.
Yeah,
no.
you're not going to interrupt him.
Well, yeah, just let them warm up by themselves. It don't matter, does it, either way?
Well, if I was a sub, I'd be fucking going through the motion.
Not in this club, mate. We've got to be ready to play.
As we're sitting in the office listening to Marc's impassioned speech, the message eventually gets through. And employing the power of pens and paper, Marc has to figure out who will replace Ed in the starting lineup.
OK, well, I would strongly recommend that we put that clause in our contract with you.
Yeah, are you talking about developing Meadowbank?
Yes.
Well, we're definitely not going to develop. You can't develop it. There's already clauses in there. It's all in the notes. Have you read the notes?
I have read the notes.
You've definitely missed that bit then. You've definitely missed that bit.
No, it did not cover that point.
It does.
You said that you wanted to maximise the footprint potential or something at Meadowbank. What does that mean?
Well, we want more local schools on there, don't we? Right? We want kids going home saying, I played at Meadowbank this afternoon, Dorking Wanderers Stadium. So I want to work with my team on helping the licence holder make this more at the heart of the community, Mole Valley based. I'm going to have to go and try and win a game of football for once. I'll see you all later. Thanks, guys. Fucking Ed broke down. Fuck me. Fuck me. I'm trying to think who the other subs are. Right, boys. Right. Sammy, all good, yeah? How's the warm-up? Love that. Duke says it's good when it is. Sammy, you know what to do here. You always play well against this mob every fucking time. I was just talking about that 2-0 on the way down here, funny enough. and they win all the fucking aerial battles. So literally, that's a like for like, so we're fine with that. Nick, you're good, son, yeah? Yeah. Good stuff. Hey, boys, let's turn this on tonight. Let's fucking enjoy it as well. Let's enjoy it, get the ball down. If a boxer gets fucking a smack on the jaw and they get knocked over, the next fucking fight, boys, they fucking worry about getting hit. You know, so it's always important to have a really good start when a team's struggling a bit. Really fast start, put it on them, etc. My bits are simple. We're man for man. So I think Joe's doing fucking brilliant for us. He's going to go around the outside early. If he wants you shallow, he wants you proper shallow. And then if he's hitting Harry, he needs to hit Harry here, but he'll do that. Yeah, it's about hitting a team whilst they're down, this is. Really having a fast start, yeah? Jimmy, like we said, one-on-one early bells, get him on a fucking early booking. All right, boys, listen, the aggression. Bring the aggression. So it's 90 fucking minutes, 90 minutes. Work your fucking bollocks off. Above all, get the ball down to play. Get the ball down to play, okay? Simple as that. Come on, boys. Yeah. Well, let's go! Come on, let's go! Tell, mate.
Okay.
Good to see you, mate. Fucking love that jacket. Oh. Be good. I was doing a presentation to the council. So, no, I was trying to buy the ground, mate. It's hard work, mate. Good luck, Ak.
While this is, without any doubt whatsoever, a crunch match, that's not to say it's a game high on quality. The opening stages are rather tentative on the pitch, and they're tense off of it too. For the refereeing team are being marked by an assessor, and the fourth official is keen to make sure that no more than 2 coaches are on their feet, as per the league rules.
No, it's just 2 standing here.
I'll just.
Yeah, we can't say, mate.
They normally do, there's no room. Yeah.
I'll sit down, for fuck's sake. Fucking hell.
As expected, Maidstone are going long, so the onus is on Dorking to deal with the high balls and then play out from the back.
Go home!
Maidstone have pushed up the pitch early, and with Dorking stuck in their own half, Maidstone begin to probe for weaknesses.
Get in, Jimmy!
Hey!
Oh, God.
Fucking hell, Archie, he done it for you, didn't he?
Regan Booty whips in a free kick, and Jack Barham gets there first. There's a lot going on simultaneously here, while Marc demands a quick restart from Joe Walsh.
Play early! Play, Joe! Play!
Beardy and Dukes debate who gets to stand up.
You stay, Beardo, you stay.
That's all right, that's about that. You get up.
I don't mind.
No, say, honestly, you get up. I can't see fuck all anyway, Jukesy.
Meanwhile, our production runner Freddie falls off the fence. Anyway, back on the pitch, Joe Walsh is looking to get the game going.
Give it to Sammy! Sammy!
When Dorking are forced to go long, it plays into Maidstone's hands, and the visitors come straight back at them.
John?
Fucking no foul, boys.
Speed it up, Joe! Isaac! Tell him to fucking hurry up!
In order to get the ball going at the back, Joe Walsh needs to be fast. But even when he does get it going, Dorking seem to end up going long anyway.
Good, Dan.
Sammy! Sammy, that is no good! That's not what we said! That if you take it, put it into the winner!
We're 6 minutes in, and Dorking have yet to trouble the Maidstone defence, but that changes when Niall McManus's free kick drops kindly for Sammy Alab. Sammy's shot is parried by goalkeeper Daniel Barden, and the ball rebounds to top scorer James McShane, who rifles it into the roof of the net to give Dorking an early lead.
You're full pressed. So if you do that centre half thing, you're still full pressed.
Yeah, that's what I said.
If you give it to Sammy, say Sammy winner. Winner. Yeah.
Marc's saying that if they do have to go long, they've got to find a winger rather than aim the ball centrally. Let's see if that works.
Joe! That's okay!
The goal aside, Maidstone have been the more threatening team, and they've not been put off by McShane's opener.
We'll be nice back, don't we?
14! 14! Fucking hell! Pull a foot, Isaac! Fuck off! Isaac! Get closer, man! Fucking get closer!
Switch.
Go on, Jimmy! Get down! Get him in the box! Get him in the box! Take him on!
United aren't so much interested in the long ball when counter-attack opportunities fall their way.
Go on now, you'll get there! Back stick!
Ryan Galvin's galloping run gives him a chance to cross, but former Wanderers striker Jack Barham glances his header wide of the far post.
Listen to me, it's a good ball, run him in the box.
Wanderers are determined to build from the back even if they can't quite string enough passes together, and Maidstone are waiting to pounce.
Good, Isaac! Lie low!
Jimmy, help! Jimmy!
Come on, Jimmy!
Jimmy!
Who's got a choice?
Sam Corn has too much time to pick a pass, and that's flicked on by Rory Deacon, allowing Barham the chance to slot the ball past Joe Walsh. Maidstone are feeling pretty good about how the game has gone so far, and they go straight back onto the attack.
Push.
Add your shoulder, Macam, add your shoulder. Sings is there.
Oh, mate, get in front of him, son. Get in front.
Foot in! Foot in!
The attack ends with Reagan Booty driving low just past the post. The Dorking crowd are sensing that things aren't going to go their way. The negative feeling worsens when top scorer James McShane takes a seemingly innocuous knock on the head. Lawson's challenge is a foul, although it's just unfortunate that his elbow clips Macca in such a way as to leave him potentially concussed.
Oh, some little feet balls are great, mate. Well done. In possession, good. Jimmy, your job today also just to talk across the park.
Macca is apparently well enough to continue, and Dorking are going to need him if they're to reverse the wave of attacks. Joe Walsh makes a smart save from Sam Corn's header, and Dorking cling on to the level terms. Despite being at the nadir of a super flu that's beginning its march through the Dorking team, Niall McManus is somehow powering on, giving Dorking's midfield an impetus it's otherwise lacking.
Quality in.
A break in play gives Macca time to let the bench know that for him, the game is over.
No, just stay down. Stay to Macca. Listen to me. Boys, just sit down. Just sit down where you are, because we're concerned about it. OK, relax. Just go on. Just go on. Let's go, Alfie. Let's go on now.
There is a silver lining in Alfie Egan being afforded the chance to show what he can do as he steps directly into Macca's attacking midfield role. Still, Dorking's current priority is to defend. Sammy's challenge on Barham gives Maidstone a chance to toss the ball into the box just a few minutes before half-time.
Look at that, no.
Booty's free kick bounces off the head of Galvin, and McManus's attempt to clear only leads the ball to the foot of Rory Deacon, and his foot does what a footballer's foot needs to do the most, shoves the ball into the net. Dorking badly need a threat of some sort, and they find it on the left wing as Nick Wheeler cuts inside and fires the ball goalwards.
Back post, Jimmy! Now fucking side foot!
Nick's shot looks amazing in these replays, so we're going to replay it 3 times. It still doesn't go in though.
No, how you feeling, mate? You struggling? Yeah? What have we got in the tank here? That's what I'm asking you. Right? This is not a team that can defend at all. We've been 2-1 down against these more times I've had hot dinners and won 5-2. I'm not worried about it. Every time you all play back to Joe, he's got to swipe the ball. If we can get one to Dan, and then to Isaac, and then to Jimmy, and we're off and we're gone. It's just trying to create the speed of passage of play that does that. Okay? Jimmy, for me, you've got to play with more purpose. If I look around at how many players on this pitch can win us the game, you're one of them. I'm just saying it how it is, Jim. You should be screaming for the ball. Alfie, when you get on the ball, great footballers know where the weaknesses are. But they will still not think they can win at 2-1. They will not. We get next goal, at home, kicking towards our fans. They can score another one, we'd win 4-3. This is what we're fucking world famous for. And they will tire, and they will buckle. But there is an element of upping the ante. This is the fucking Wanderers team here, right? And I'm fucking looking to see the Wanderers fucking spirit here. We've had a fucking one lost in the warm-up. Your fucking captain's fucking done his head in. He's fucking hanging on for dear life, and he's centre mid. I'm extremely confident that their defence will not hold out this half. They won't. So therefore, if we can just keep a clean sheet this half, we'll get minimum point, probably 3. Right? But you're going to have to bring the action here, boys. Your fucking fans are stood in the freezing fucking cold, want you to bring the action. Get them behind you. Midfield, focus on winning the battle first. Because I think if we win the half battles, we'll get Jimmy into loads of space. Jimmy, you've had 4 chances now to get him on his right-hand side and get a foul or run him in the box. Please start doing it, okay? Come on, boys.
We're going to miss doing the Kit Watch sequence every week when FC Football Kit stops sponsoring us. It goes to show how much we like having a sponsor. We make it part of the show. That should be attractive to anyone else who wants to sponsor us. Anyway, looking at the kits this week, Maidstone's is quite nice. We're not really a fan of the colours, but we do like the black sleeves. FCFootballKit.com would probably make it a bit more interesting. Samuel Abd is feeling a strain, so Marc's hand is being forced. It's time for Bobby Joe Taylor to come on in a central midfield position he's not played for Dorking before, so that Dan Gallagher can drop back to cover in defence.
Bobby, going on, mate. Let's go. Get him on, he's going on. No, you're going to go in the 2 in midfield. You're going to have to show some qualities here, okay? Obviously, you can just run straight through and we'll give it to Jimmy, okay? Jimmy's a massive out ball.
Shots off as well, yeah?
Alfie Egan is doing his best to pull the strings in midfield against a Maidstone defence that's dropping ever deeper. When the Wanderers' attacks break down, Maidstone are primed to break.
Keep the ball.
Archie, shoulder! Do the work, Nick!
Archie, Bobby will mark your man. Tell him his number.
Bobby Joe enters the fray while the 4th official continues his quest to get all of the Dorking coaches to sit down.
Right, same over here, 2 standing, please. Don't want to keep asking.
Oh God, Beardo, let me
It's
sit.
cold, mate.
Beardo,
People are trying to keep warm.
Back on the pitch, Jack Barham is looking to get a killer third.
Tighter!
Archie!
The Maidstone striker is proving very hard to deal with. Fortunately, Niall McManus has forgotten that he's half dead. Bobby is looking to drive forwards from midfield, and he's looking for the ever-dangerous Jimmy Mewett.
Get out! Take him on!
Bobby Joe and Nick Wheeler in particular are injecting some urgency, and Dorking are growing in confidence.
Go on, Nicky! Take him on, son!
We're an hour into the game and Dorking are looking to build on a positive spell. Yet Maidstone aren't making too many errors to capitalise on. At least, not until now.
Go on, Jimmy. Go on, Jimmy. Need him. Ref! He's got to go back for that. He's in, fourth. He's in.
Fourth? He's clear for on goal.
He's in.
He's clear for on goal. You've got to tell him that. Have you told him?
This one needs some unpacking. Jimmy Mewett beats Reece Greenidge to the ball, and he would have been clean through with Ryan Seeger in support. But Greenidge's challenge takes Jimmy out of the game and leaves Seeger chasing a runaway ball. While the referee did play the advantage, he almost certainly should have pulled the game back when it became obvious that the advantage was long lost. However, in letting play continue, he committed to the advantage and only stopped the game because Jimmy is down injured, so he's now going to give a yellow card and a drop ball in Maidstone's favour, which Dorking don't quite realise is what's happening.
Fucking hell, he's done well to bring that back, in about fucking 6 shots after.
Fucking terrible. Terrible decision, ref!
What has he seen that we haven't then?
What else is he going to do with that ball there, mate? Just answer my question. What's going to happen if he gets that ball?
The point he's making, he doesn't think he's through on goal in that sense. He doesn't think. And he's
Where the fuck was he going then?
He's played an advantage on it. He's allowed him to have a one-on-one opportunity.
And fuck the advantage. Where's he going with that?
And they've got a drop ball. Fucking hell, he gets better. He gets fucking better. I'm not talking to you. Don't talk to me then. Don't talk to me then. I'm not talking to you.
Ref! That is so bad! That is so bad! He's done! Don't blame me for you! Don't blame me for you, ref. Not that old chestnut, mate.
Yellow card, Marc.
That's fine.
You're 2-on-1 with a goalkeeper. I haven't missed.
Don't be so silly.
The injustice of the situation doesn't hold Dorking back, and they continue to press for the equaliser.
Take him on! Take him on!
Having only just gotten away with a yellow for tripping Jimmy Mewett when a red would arguably have made more sense, Reece Greenidge is about to find out that the Flying Quaver has taken heed of his manager's words.
You say he's already on the yellow, that guy?
Number 20 is the question.
Oh, that's the same guy that just fouled him then.
The referee spends more time thinking about booking Greenidge than the average person spends looking at Deliveroo options, but eventually he decides to give the hapless defender a second yellow card.
Who is it?
20. Where's he playing? John? Centre half.
Greenidge was incredibly fortunate to still be on the pitch, but is perhaps a little unlucky to go for this one. Ultimately, 2 wrongs seem to have made a right, so, there we go. Few teams are as well suited to playing against 10 men as Dorking Wanderers seem to be at Meadowbank, and what follows is a masterclass in Marc's ideal patterns of play, as Dorking control the ball, make the pitch as big as possible, and toss the ball into Maidstone's box as if there was some sort of Christianity amnesty.
This side! Bobby, take him away! Run him forward, Bob, run him forward! Run him forward! Go on, son! Go on, son! Deliver if we can. Get up.
Marc wants to mix things up, so he brings on seasoned pro Cal Kennedy to play in midfield, pushing Bobby Joe out to his favoured left side.
Bobby! 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 Niall! Go on one!
The changes have a positive effect as Bobby finds himself in plenty of space to spread the ball, and that allows Jimmy and Niall to terrorise the Maidstone defence.
Get up! Get up! Get in the box! Time, finish!
Niall's shot is tipped away by Daniel Barden, and with only a few minutes of injury time to play, Dorking supporters feel any remaining optimism draining away.
Come on, Dan! Come on, Dan! Come on, Dan! We need a goal, son! in the box! Take him in the box now!
Bob, get it, Bob!
Take him in the box, Alf!
Be alive, you two! You're 2v1! Ball in the box!
Niall McManus gets into a battle for the ball with Joe through a lull, and while he does lose out to the big defender, the joke's on Joe because he probably just caught Niall's cold. As for the goal, well, that's all about Isaac Philpott's exceptional cross that slices through the Maidstone rearguard and meets the head of Bobby Joe Taylor.
Boys! Hey! Get the winner!
Down there.
Get the winner! Get the winner!
We've literally built a career on Dorking getting late goals, and while we're satisfied with Bobby's late heroics, Marc thinks there might just be enough time to steal all 3 points from the jaws of abject defeat.
No foul, stand him up!
With only seconds left, Jimmy Mewitz has the half chance that Marc dreamed of. He flashes the ball across the goal but only hits the chest of George Fowler. Maidstone survive.
This side! This side! No, run him straight! Bobby, take him away! Run him straight! Don't slow it!
Simple!
Take him on, Bob! Deliver now!
Crosses!
The Dorking fans are demanding a penalty for handball, but they'll have to make do with a corner, if indeed there's enough time to take it. All the visitors need to do is head the ball away, but they're half asleep, and Cal Kennedy has the nous to capitalise. Maidstone defenders meander around in an effort to mark up. Bobby Joe steals a march on them all, running to the near post and inspiring Cal Kennedy to play the ball early. His corner is inch perfect, and Bobby heads it in via the crossbar for added effect. The goal is such a surprise that most of the Dorking bench don't know what's happened. They just know they've somehow won the match.
Did anyone see it? Did anyone see it? No one saw it. I was arguing with the false. All I saw was a net.
There's about 30 seconds of injury time left, which is enough time for some handbags to be thrown around and for everyone to think the final whistle has gone when it clearly hasn't. They all thought someone threw a punch, but they didn't, so let's skip to the end.
Yeah, no, I just can't there.
Sorry, mate. Cheers, boys. Cheers, Tom. Get out of jail card, please.
Did you actually see it?
No, I saw the net.
No one saw the third goal. Really? Not one person saw it from the bench.
I didn't even know they took it so quick.
No, did I? Turn around, everyone was fucking cheering. Fucking all run off.
Well, you're my fucking hero, mate. What? You're my fucking hero, mate. Well done, Niall. That's unbelievable, mate. As I was taking kick-off, I swear, Bobby was still going like that. He was on the touchline like this. Right, I'm going to tell you what I think. See, for you, like young boys, I'll help you. I promise you I'll help you, right, okay? the reason you're here, Joe, and you're a class act, and you had a good game, by the way, is because the things you learn here, playing at this level, lads, you don't learn academy. You don't have a situation where your team's under pressure. And this is where you get to learn under pressure what your role is. And you'll come on for that, Joe. Egan, well done, son. Not played a lot of football, mate. Well done, well done, well done. A hero today is fucking him. Him. Okay, Bobby, I'm delighted for you got 2 goals. Right, I really am delighted you got 2 goals. Niall is fucking ill. He is fucked. He is fucked. He let me know at fucking 1 o'clock he's fucked. Jeb's fucked. He's fucked. And he's fucking played thinking we got Eags to come on and do a job. And he's fucking, you know what I mean? Like, he is an absolute fucking warrior. And yeah, when you're playing a football team, you've got to take example from other players, you know, you've got to look around and see what's what. Otts has been on a dead leg. You're not far behind Niall, Otts, in terms of what you've done for us, okay, yeah? I told you in advance, didn't I? What did I tell you before the game? What did I tell you would happen? I said somebody gets sent off. I told you in advance. I always fucking call it right. I said somebody gets sent off, and I said they are a team that can crack. And really, for me, those 2 things happened. I do not think, I'll be honest with you, that was not a team win. That was not a team performance. That wasn't. That was 2 or 3 of your teammates today that definitely stood up to the task. That's what happened today. That's how football works sometimes, yeah? But we've got the win, and we'll move up the table, and that's how it fucking is. Okay, take on board the advice I'm giving you. Yeah, just really shit time for us, do you know what I mean? We're fighting battles off the field, do you know what I mean? We always have been. Like, I remember doing a meeting in a parish council because they didn't want us to have some floodlights, and we just gained promotion, and we didn't get the floodlights, we were fucked. Football clubs in general do really good things, and we certainly do for the community. So we've had all that shit going on.
To be fair, because it happened so quickly, you have to sort of adapt to that quite quickly. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, it was a tough one because of preparing. You know, well, I always prepare anyway, even if I wasn't starting like the same way. But you sort of prepare, you know that you're playing, and then to be told that late on, you know, it was obviously inside by myself. It's a bit disappointing, but you know, you can't show that emotion, to be fair, around the lads and stuff like that, because you know it's not fair.
We've had Jack Jeb go ill. Off the back of Barry Fuller, Luke Moore injured, off the back of Bowman, Josh Taylor, Alfie Rutherford, Matt Briggs. Then I'm doing a presentation to the local council in front of all the local councillors, half of which don't even know my fucking name, which are the fucking shambles, by the way. And then I get a note saying Ed Harris's calf's gone in the warm-up. And I'm having to think whilst I'm answering questions. They're putting a pad and a pen next to me going, who do you want to play? Right? So then you're doing that. So Ed Harris has gone, right, okay, fine, fuck me, right, okay. Right, we'll wheel Sammy out, that's fine. Get Sammy in. James McShane's next, he's off next, his turn. Macca comes off. You're putting full-back, centre mid. You're putting out-and-out full-backs, holding mid, Callum Kennedy. You're throwing every single fucking thing at it. You're literally pulling cards and rabbits out of hats, just trying to get something.
I'm really enjoying it here. I haven't got a bad word to say, and that's coming from someone that's not starting week in, week out, so it says something about the boys in Gaffer and the club, really. So, like I said, when I do get that opportunity, it's just about taking it and kind of repaying the trust, really.
I was more thinking about my old man, to be fair, because he always sort of says to me, you know, it's all about timing, and you know, you've got a good jump and whatever else, it's just got to time the ball. So, you know, when I scored, I thought of him, the last one anyway that I scored, to be fair, running in front. You know, it was textbook him, he's like in my ear all the time, just saying, you just got to attack the ball, attack the space, gamble.
It's brilliant, isn't it? And the fans as well, do you know what I mean? It's a reminder, you know, for them to go home feeling like we've just done Maidstone again. I mean, I like Maidstone as a club, I've got to say, I've got time for them. And, but fuck me, they can't beat us.
With 2 or 3 minutes to go and it was still 2-1, were you thinking, fuck, or did you think...
No, I've been on the other end of it, so I think I knew. Yeah, I know what the boys are about, the club's about, the team's about, so it's just never say die. You see what's happened before. I was on the other end of it before, but this time I'm on the right side of it, so it's always a good feeling.
This is a tough league. It's a tough ask. It really is. And we'll have to improve an awful lot. And we'll have to get our coaching and training right, because them patterns and how we play are key. You know, or do we just give ourselves an overload, play a back 4, and then it'd be a lot easier? You know, maybe we should have done that.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support us, hit the like button, make sure that you subscribe, and if you really want to support us, join us on Patreon, where you get much longer versions of these episodes and you get to see some behind the scenes stuff and extended interviews. This week's comment of the week comes from Askari Yikoski, who says, "I'm here for the algorithm." That's it, that's all you need to do. Comment like that and it really beats the YouTube algorithm. Let's beat YouTube.